1015 FM KDAWN.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the #1 professional wrestling radio show in Las Vegas. This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Going bell to bell with the best in professional wrestling news, entertainment, and lots of Sin City surprises from inside the squared circle. Now, let's get to all the exciting pro wrestling action and bring on the host. Here is Mark Hoke.
Good morning, Las Vegas. What's going on? David Different screwing around with that live stream. There we go. You're on there twice, by the way, buddy. It's kind of weird. Anyway, what's happening? How are we doing, Las Vegas? Good morning.
Can you hear me?
I got you now.
Okay.
Yeah, we switched. we had a little microphone emergency this morning.
A little.
So, changing a couple things around here, but we are very excited to have you with us on the Mark Hoke Show, the best in pro wrestling news and entertainment in Las Vegas and around the world. I'm Mark Hoke.
Hey.
How's everybody doing?
Magical, man. Oh, yeah. You wanted an answer to that. Magical, man.
Yeah. What's going on, David Difference?
What a difference a Dave makes. It is Sun Dave, and I'm feeling good. Very little sleep, but I'm feeling good, man.
Very little sleep.
Yeah. I'm a savage.
What time did you get here?
What time did I get here?
Yeah.
6 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I had to get my beauty sleep.
Yeah, try 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All good.
Well, hats off to you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Look at Mark go, man. You sure you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Las Vegas, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Just making sure, man.
All right. So we have a wild show today. It's going to be nuts in here.
Insane.
It is a jam-packed house. It is so much going on with WWE and AEW this week as well. So we're going to try and get through it all. But we have some very special guests in here, and I want to bring one of them on right now. He's been here before, and I'm sure he's got a happy song for everybody.
Yeah, wake us up, man.
Let's bring on Ricky Tenacious, shall we?
Can we get a round of applause? Ricky Tenacious, ladies and gentlemen, in the building.
Doing the bows.
There it is.
Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Lovely day.
There it is.
I hit you with that high note. Thanks so much for having me back on, Mark. Thanks so much for having me back on, David.
Yes, sir.
You know, the first time I was on here, I was absolutely flooded with messages. Man, we loved seeing Ricky Tenacious on that show. You know, I got several new followers. Every time I listen to your guys' show, you know, there's always at least at the bare minimum 15 comments.
Oh, wow.
You know, of people tagging Ricky Tenacious saying, "Hey, bring back the Songbird. We need the bird." You know, because I don't know if you guys have heard.
Oh no,
I don't know if you guys have heard.
What's that?
I was under the impression that everyone had heard.
What's that?
That the bird is the word.
Oh.
Everybody said about the bird. Bird. Bird is the word.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
Songbird back here on the Mark Hoke Show.
That's the way to wake up in the morning.
Wow.
I apologize for anybody listening.
I want the good morning song back.
It's
Let's get that going again.
Ricky Tenacious is the best way to wake up. You know?
My
Wake up, you know, you got to get you got to get your blood pumping, you know? Out on the streets, traffic starts jumping.
Yeah. No, it's a great way to wake up, and I appreciate your positive energy. I seen you last night at FSW Future Shock.
Yeah, man, I had to, be part of history like I always am. I gave Adrian Rainey his first match, you know, and I've been wrestling for a very long time. That was his very first match, so, you know, I definitely had to teach him some lessons. I had to, really push him to a point to see if he really was about it, you know, if he really was ready to be in that ring, you know, let alone be in the ring with me. You know, he had a lot of people there. He sold a whole lot of tickets, you know, really cool. But all those people he brought got to see him get his ass kicked by me. So,
Wow.
Thanks so much, Rainey. And
welcome to the business, kid.
Welcome to the business, brother.
Oh, Ricky T, bringing the heat.
Yeah, it was a magical night though. Packed house, good crowd, and like you said, the debut. I love seeing people's first match, man. And I talked to him. I said, "You're in it now. Let's go." So it was a magical experience.
Well, thanks for ruining that poor kid's debut.
Yeah,
Way to go, Ricky.
He's a jerk, man.
Nice job.
He gets to go around to people and say, "Hey, man, yeah, I wrestled Ricky Tenacious in my first match." He doesn't have to tell the rest of the story, but I think just him saying, "Yeah, I wrestled Ricky Tenacious in my first match," I think that's enough for people to go, "Wow, really? Oh my gosh, you're automatically cooler now."
Right.
I feel like I can hear the songs coming off of you, even though Ricky's not physically here right now.
He's been made.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it goes.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, way to crush dreams and sing a song while you're doing it, Ricky. Nice job.
Amen.
Oh, man. I'll tell you, but of course, Ricky's in here, and we're also going to have Sky High on here, too.
Ah, yes.
One of the great tag teams of this whole part of the country.
Greatest.
These two guys are amazing.
Yeah, they just got back from California yesterday, like doing it moving. I like it, man. I like it. They just flew in, man.
Yeah, so we're going to get them in here, too. And, fire all sorts of questions at all of these guys. But first thing, fellas, a lot of news in WWE. Oh, and I'm sorry. I should mention why Ricky's here real quick. I apologize.
Oh, dang.
Ricky's got a little event coming up. Just a little one.
A little one?
Just a little one.
I don't know if I would call it a little one, man. We're the Big Valley, so everything we do is big. Mm-hmm. And coming up October 7th, that's a Saturday night, Clash at Cadence 3. Everybody, wrestling fans, get your tickets now. Tickets are available on hometownticketing.com. This is a fundraiser event for Cadence Athletics, our third event at Pinecrest Cadence there in Henderson, Nevada. Every time we've done it, it's just gotten bigger and bigger. And, we're very much excited to return on Saturday, October 7th. We have a banging, action-packed 6-match card. We have a lot of great sponsors involved, Desert Shark Productions. We have Button Up LV. We have one of our new sponsors, Aztec Books. The Everything Wrestling Podcast with Brandy and Summer. Always really enjoy their support very much.
Definitely.
Yep, very much.
I didn't hear the Mark Hoke show on there. We're not a sponsor.
I was gonna save the best for last. But you had to come in there and take my spot, brother.
He does that to me all the time.
Yes, and the Mark Hoke show is involved as well. Obviously, that's part of why we're here today. I really appreciate your guys' support, letting me come on here and talk about the show. And we're definitely going to learn a lot more about the show throughout today's broadcast.
Oh, you got an agenda correct. For us today, huh? Is that it? Is that how this works?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember last time I was on here, I just kept repeating everyone's names.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be that again. Like times when it's going to go from the wrestlers to the referees to the announcers. I'll probably even start talking about some of the school staff that's going to be there as well.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
We're looking forward to
it. We have to cut that one off. But yeah, it's going to be a great event, so make sure you check that out. Just search out Big Valley Wrestling wherever you're on social media.
Yep, Big Valley Wrestling LV on Instagram, BVW Wrestling LV on Twitter, Big Valley Wrestling on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We have a Weebly website as well. Just search up Big Valley Wrestling in the old Google, and I'm sure you'll find something you like.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome show and for a great cause too. So make sure you guys check that out. You mentioned the word names, and guys, there were some names that don't have jobs anymore. I don't know if you saw the release list from WWE as the TKO merger not only took out employees in Titan Towers, but they also wiped out a bunch of names at WWE on the active roster, and just about 21 names taken down here on this. Here's the list. Dolph Ziggler, of significant ones, I'll say. Dolph Ziggler, Elias, Aaliyah, Rick Boogs, Riddick Moss, Emma, Top Dollar, Shelton Benjamin, Dana Brooke, Mustafa Ali, Mansoor, and Mace. And I'm not doing the French thing anymore because we don't have to. Shanky. Then
do the French thing.
No, I'm not. No. Dabakato, of course, he was also Commander Aziz. And then we lost a bunch of NXT and some NIL signups that they had in there. David, that is an interesting list of people.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts on who got sent packing, and should they have?
Yes. So, like last time, I'm sure this isn't the first or the last wave of chops, but yeah, nothing. Like, I wasn't shocked by it. Probably Shelton Benjamin, because I just think that underutilized. Obviously, he's had a long career, but I think underutilized in the whole scheme of things. Everybody else wasn't a huge, draw. They haven't been using them, and all the information I heard, it was all the people that were getting paid main card, salaries and weren't being used, and they had no creative for them. So, I mean, business is business. Chop suey.
Wow.
You got to go, man.
Ricky, any of those people surprise you that got sent out the door?
All I am going to comment on this matter respectfully is that professional wrestling is an unpredictable business, and life itself is unpredictable every day. You can't take things for granted. Things can change at the drop of a hat. And there's a lot of people on that list, almost everybody on that list that has definitely had an impact in my career, and I only wish the very best for them going forward.
There you go.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting to see if any of these guys land in AEW or Impact. But certainly Dolph Ziggler is a name. His brother is in AEW, and a guy who, quite frankly, man, he didn't have a bad gig. Show up every once in a while, and then just hang out for a few months, come back for a couple more matches, hang out for a few months. And he was all right. But of course, his brother is in AEW, and you think we're going to see the Nemeths as a tag team coming up here?
I think so. I think it's part of the plan. That's why, I didn't mention his name. It's like, I think it's an obvious transition if he still wants to be active and, make some waves. AEW's the spot for him.
Yeah, what did you think about that, Ricky? I mean, Dolph was there 19 years, man. Former world champion and tag team champion. Unbelievable.
Hell of a competitor. Some of the best matches, some of my favorite matches that I've seen in wrestling, without a doubt. And, a thought I did have is, I would never wish anyone loses their job. And as I said before, it's an unpredictable life, unpredictable business, But a kind of cool thought is, the possibility of not just Dolph, but everyone on that list, now being opened up to other options in the wrestling world. There's several very, very, very talented wrestlers out there on the circuit, signed, not signed, that, I think could result in some dream matches with Dolph Ziggler, so that's a really cool thought to have. But like I said, no matter what happens, I just wish the best for everybody.
This guy's very political. I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, is it the end or is it the beginning? I think it's the beginning for, obviously if they're not using them, right? Yeah. Opportunity to get out there and, like he was saying, showcase their talent and, try some new things. Plus, with all that knowledge, I'm sure they soaked at WWE. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, you got to look at a guy like Elias, Rick Boogs, Riddick Moss. I mean, some pretty good names there. I would imagine Mustafa Ali's going to find a home somewhere pretty fast. I was a little surprised about the Commander Aziz one because, that guy, huge fella, that size, you can't find that too easily. Was a little shocked to see him out on there. And Emma's one that always kind of, Tino Dashwood, who, she came back to WWE again and they let her go again. She just should never sign with WWE. Don't do it anymore.
Yeah, it just clogs things up, jams you up from doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, but Rick Boogs is one that, I hated the new name, but that guy is extremely talented. That strength is incredible. And, he was getting ready for that big push with him and Shinsuke Nakamura, and then all of a sudden blew the quad out, and we haven't seen anything from him since. But that guy is someone that I was surprised WWE didn't hang on to.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with AEW. You got so much talent, right? And sometimes they're just scooping people up so they don't go to other places, and then it's like, oh, what are we gonna do with them? You know, so I could see it, and again, let them fly, let them go do their thing somewhere else. But I know we got that other release that just came out yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I was saving that one for last.
Okay.
Matt Riddle has been with the next day was also released after all of these names. Riddle is gone, and of course, the last thing we heard from Riddle was that he claimed he was sexually assaulted at an airport.
Yeah. Don't mean to laugh at that. Was he? I don't know. I saw the tail end of that.
Come on.
He was joking, or he was just being funny about he was patted down incorrectly? Or,
something like that. I mean,
you know about that, Ricky?
I do not.
Oh.
I've been busy promoting, all of my business ventures. I haven't been online a whole lot, so no, I do not know about that.
Yeah, you surprised, David, that Matt Riddle is gone from WWE? Because honestly, I'm not.
You're not.
No.
Yeah, I guess they were saying that was the last straw. So I guess there's been a lot of issues with him, and that little thing. Especially with the merger and everything, you got any type of publicity that is bad is not good for something like this. So I guess it makes sense. I mean, that was obviously like the biggest, like you didn't expect it, but then when they announced it, it was like, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. So Matt Riddle, the hijinks and the shenanigans and the rehab and everything else, he's gone. It's so.
Hey, I'm just
like, all right.
You know what? I'm facing this way. This is. Some people say this is my good side.
Oh, okay.
Some people say this is my good side.
Right.
I usually just say all of me is my good side. So I'm just kind of giving people a little bit of everything.
There you go. Of course.
My bad, man. You know what you're doing.
A little bit of everything all of the time.
Oh, man. Of course, we are live streaming as well. So if you're out there in Radio Land, you can always turn on your YouTube or X or Facebook and check us out there, too. And you can see the unbelievably handsome Ricky Tenacious.
He's a gorgeous man.
And that David Difference.
Well, okay. Yeah. Always taking cheap shots, man. Just got a message from Roberta. She's tuned in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't have the chat open. I'm sorry. I probably should do that. I was looking at some other stuff.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, let's take a break. And when we come back, we've got a whole lot more. Vince McMahon being a bad boy again.
Did he do something?
Oh,
maybe I slept on that.
Causing trouble. And some new champions in AEW, including one that was not planned. So stick around. We've got a whole lot more here on the Mark Hoke Show on KDAWN 101.5 FM Talk Las Vegas. Ricky Tenacious, and coming up with Sky High.
Yay!
The Mark Hoke Show is proud to announce our partnership with pro wrestling's premier charity, the Cauliflower Alley Club. For nearly 60 years, the CAC has stood strong, assisting members of the wrestling industry in their times of need. Please join us in supporting the Cauliflower Alley Club by becoming a member for just $25 a year or make an individual donation today. Go to caulifloweralleyclub.org and give back to the people that have brought us so much entertainment and joy in pro wrestling. Once again, that's caulifloweralleyclub.org.
Infinite Wellness can help you achieve your goals and look and feel your best. Our regenerative medicine clinic utilizes stem cell and exome therapy. We also have a comprehensive weight loss program and numerous other services you can find on our website at infinitewellness.info. We're located at 8925 West Coast Road, Suite 100, right across from IKEA. You can book your appointment today by calling us at 702-842-2244 or find us on social media at infinitewellness.lv. We'd love to be a part of your journey.
101.5 FM KDAWN.
This is the Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
And we return on the Mark Hoke Show here on KDAWN 101.5 FM. The talk of Las Vegas is the best in pro wrestling news and entertainment. And apparently a lot of people agree, David. I don't know if you saw our ratings.
Through the roof.
Oh, man, we seriously just missed being number one in the market.
Nice.
In 25-54 men. I mean, we were that close.
Well,
We're number two is pretty darn good.
Well, it's not number one.
It's not number one,
but it is good. I want to say it's a testament to all the people that tune in each and every Sunday and download the live streams and the streams and the podcast. And you can rewind on the app and all the people tuning in, man. We appreciate you. And obviously having Ricky Tenacious here, like of course they're tuning in. We got high-powered guests.
Yes, we do. Ricky's giving us the shoulders up.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the man.
So technically, we're trying to make all this work. We got guests in here. We got cameras. We got limited mics. We got somebody broke my mic. Looked like they took a bite out of it. So we're going to maintain, and I think we got it figured out there.
Man, how hard are y'all going here in the radio show when you guys get a mic broken?
I don't know.
And you guys think my voice is bad?
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah, you got a good point there.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. I let our engineer know. But anyway, so but we've got Sky High in here too. I'm very excited to have these guys in here.
I want to get away.
No, Ricky.
You got me here. I'm going to sing these guys in.
Fly away.
Okay.
All right.
No,
way to upstage.
Yeah. Look at him.
Yeah.
That ain't right, man.
I want to get away.
Oh,
How's that?
I think he just took your gimmick, man.
That was good.
Sit back, Ricky. I got it.
Mondo rocks. Robbie lit. Sky High. Welcome to the show, fellas. There you go. No, not talking. You're just staring at me. What the hell?
I covered Mondo right
Yeah, you got talking to them.
angle sucks.
Okay, yeah. Don't even look at the camera. Just focus on the mic.
Yeah, worry on the mic. We're radio first in here.
You guys are good.
This is better. Yeah.
Well, they just stared at me like I'm crazy or something. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, well,
Ricky's singing.
yeah. Make sure you guys talk into that microphone because
straight
yeah,
into that thing.
it'll move
You
around.
guys got to
You're
get
good.
close. You're brothers, man. You guys used to take baths together, yeah? No, maybe.
I was like 5 years older when.
It's a little weird, but yeah, okay.
Oh my God, the show's already way out of control.
That's what we do.
But very excited to have Sky High in here, and these guys are one of the best tag teams on the West Coast. There's no question about it. Of course, out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yes, sir.
Raised on the mean streets down there, but yeah. So welcome, guys. Happy to have you here.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, thank you. We're glad to be here.
Yeah, it's I've seen you guys wrestle a ton of times, and I remember the first time I saw you wrestle. You come out in the old aviator jackets and the shades, and I'm like, are they trying to be Tom Cruise in here? But
he's taking shots at you?
No, hold on.
Okay, let's get to it.
Let me get there.
All right.
And I was so impressed with you guys. I mean, just flying all over the place, doing everything that you need to do in the ring to really draw people in. I mean, it's an impressive routine that you guys have, and what you skill set. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, you get the music going, and now every time I see you, I'm excited to see you come out. I mean, you have really honed your craft well as a tag team.
Thanks, appreciate it. I mean, we've been tagging together for the last 5.5 years, and being brothers too. I mean, we just have a chemistry that a lot of tag teams don't have.
Yeah. So tell me this. I mean, being brothers in wrestling, I mean, Kane and Undertaker were brothers too. They had a great feud. You guys?
What are you trying to do already?
I'm just saying, like, you guys ever get on each other's nerves and think maybe we need to handle this in the ring?
I mean, we've had matches against each other, but we've never got on each other's nerves to the point that we need to handle it in the ring.
Okay.
I mean, it's usually competitive.
All right. I'm just trying to stir the pot here.
Yeah, why? Are
maybe in our younger days, you know what I mean? We're still young.
Why are you trying to cause trouble?
That's what I do.
See, you get mad at me about when we were dealing with TBD. You got on my case about those guys. But these guys are brothers. You come in and try and wreck their family.
Yeah, well, I mean, me and my brothers, we scrap a lot, That's what you do.
Yeah, Dave, when you see me and Robbie in a no DQ match and we're bloody and we're fighting war, this is because of you.
Yeah, that's my fault. Well, the fans will appreciate that. Maybe not. I mean, definitely huge fan favorites there. I guess, yeah, you guys keep the peace, man. That's all I'm trying to say is keep the peace, man. Don't ever go that route.
They weren't planning on getting rid of the piece.
They were thinking about it.
No, they weren't.
In case they were.
Oh, my God. Well, guys, tell us a little bit about how you got into wrestling. Obviously a brother team. You had to be talking about this from probably when you were a pretty young age.
Yep. Well,
Like most people, we grew up watching wrestling, and we would wrestle like kind of like on the trampolines and stuff like that. And then as we got older, we ended up joining amateur wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after we're done amateur wrestling, we slowly.
Whoa! I really don't mean to cut you off, Robbie, but
what do you mean?
I really just want you guys to be able to talk more about that. I understand that, you guys were amateur wrestlers, but tell us about the success that you guys had in amateur wrestling when it came to wrestling in New Mexico.
Okay.
If you want to touch on that really quick.
What do we got? Olympic gold over here? What's...
Oh, no, not Olympic.
Like I said, the bar so high right away.
I know.
Robbie is a collegiate freestyle and Greco-Roman state champion. Okay, and then I've taken state and Greco-Roman, and I've taken city before. Robbie's taken city as well.
Yeah, city champs.
So we've won a lot of gold in amateur wrestling, and that helped us get prepped for pro wrestling, because once we joined pro wrestling, we didn't realize how much people didn't amateur wrestle. A lot of gymnasts. So you kind of have the edge right away when it comes to that.
Yeah, no, that's big. As a kid in high school, I was a wrestling fan since I was 4 years old or something. But wrestling in school, I was like, this ain't the same. It just wasn't. I didn't like it. I couldn't do it. So, were you a fan of that before, pro wrestling or?
No, we were pro wrestling fans before we joined wrestling. We were kind of thinking it was kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, we got tricked.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. That is very common. Yeah.
Because when we first joined, my friend told me, yeah, man, it's like WWE. You get to wear a singlet like Rob Van Dam. And I was like, whoa, I want to look like Rob Van Dam. So I joined. Next thing you know, I have to grapple some dude on the ground. I'm like, this is what? Where's the stunner? Where's the RKO?
Right. Yeah, no, it's crazy. In PE, we used to, when they had us do wrestling, I used to drop elbows on people. And
that's what
you're out of here,
about.
David. Yeah.
Yeah, why? Yeah, you're beating people up in gym class too, huh?
I was a bully, man, and I apologize to everybody that I bullied.
That's why you like the heels.
Yeah, maybe.
It's in your heart. Yeah. It's in your heart.
My cold, black heart.
That's right. Well, we're on the Mark Hoke Show. We got David Difference. We've got Ricky Tenacious in here and Sky High as well. Guys, what championships are you holding right now? How many?
Well, go ahead and answer that, Robbie.
Let's see the hardware.
Currently 2.
Okay.
Right now we're in Long Beach, California. We're the 3 PWA tag team champions, and then out here in Las Vegas, we're the Big Valley Wrestling tag team champions.
Nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
Did you ever hit Ricky with one of those belts?
No, he's tried to hit us with them before, which is weird because they're ours, and overall they're Big Valleys. But
a slight correction that they didn't hit me with those belts, but they did hit me with the Best of the West tag team champions, because they are former Best of the West tag team champions as well.
2 times.
And it was so hard. You would think I would forget, but it was kind of the reverse effect, where it's I can't ever forget about what that belt was, especially considering the fact I had a huge BOTW logo imprinted on my head for a whole week. A lot of people thought it was my attempt at a bad tattoo, but no, it was just a Sky High match.
Yeah, nice. I'm glad you guys settled the beef and are here today, being cordial and professional.
Is it settled?
We're very civil.
Okay.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Gentlemen.
Great wrestlers tend to share locker rooms with great wrestlers, and especially here in Las Vegas, where the wrestling scene is constantly developing, but always has the foundational wrestlers, the guys that you can always count on for a good show, good entertainment value, good action-packed matches. A lot of those guys tend to be in the same locker room, because it's how can you not have, it's you want a good tag team. How can you not have Sky High? Right. You want a good cruiserweight? How can you not have Nick Xander? You want good entertainment value? How can you not have Ricky Tenacious? Hey, I'm talking.
Wow.
All right. Wow. I guarantee you that the rates were just going up now, skyrocketing. But please continue. Continue.
Oh my God, this is going to be so out of hand.
So I've pretty much seen you guys from the get go, and obviously you guys have evolved and got more comfortable in what you're doing. Now you're traveling and you're kind of all over the place. You guys, you were in Mexico for a while, yeah?
Yeah, we've had a few matches in Mexico.
Okay.
We're on TV out there too.
Oh, okay. Look, we got huge stars.
That's right.
Huge. Turn off Ricky's camera, man. Let's just focus in here. Nah, that's big. So how is that? Like, how are you guys? Are you guys still enjoying it? Is it still that same magic as when you started, or is it just evolving and getting better and better?
I'd say it's evolving, right?
Yeah, it's been getting a lot better. I mean, the more me and Robbie get reps, the more tag teams we face, the better of tag team we've gotten. And we face the best of the best tag teams, and all they do is make us better every time even whether we win or lose. And then being brothers, we were talking about this last night because we were wrestling brothers as well, which is our favorite tag matches are against other brothers because nobody has chemistry like that. Mm-hmm. And when you're brothers, you see all these tag teams come and go. In the last 5 or 6 years, me and Robbie have seen tag teams who call themselves brothers. Right. And they all just split up after they get bored tagging, I guess. And then they want to have a singles career. And then the singles career kind of stale. So they try to tag again with a new partner. And these guys kind of just water themselves down, the tag division, with that kind of crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're the constant. So.
Well, yeah, no, that's beautiful. And sorry, Mark, are we allowed to say crap on the air?
Oh,
yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got a
that's
list
legit.
of words. Okay.
It's early. I'm a little feisty.
Nah, I like that. But, yeah, I think it would be amazing, too. Like, I grew up, and obviously that me and my brothers, that was our thing, was wrestling. So, I think it would be kind of like a dream come true to work with your brother and, pursue this passion. Like, you guys get along for the most part?
Yeah, for the most part.
All right.
Why are you trying to? What are you doing?
Look, man, I saw what happened to Kane and Undertaker, and I just want to make sure this ain't happening here. They were brothers till he set them on fire.
You're gonna. Dear God, I'm going to take a break. We'll be back on the Mark Hoke Show. We've got more with Ricky Tenacious and Sky High in here. David Difference, I don't know. He might get thrown out of the building. We'll find out.
He's out.
Stick around, everybody. We'll be right back with more of the best in pro wrestling news and entertainment here on the Mark Hoke Show. We'll be right back. Baby, come back. If you're looking for an award-winning dining experience at outstanding prices, look no further than Unique Eats. Whether it's their incredible breakfast platters, amazing pastas and sandwiches, or world-renowned pizzas, celebrity chef Dominic Tedesco will have you covered. Check out their coffee and smoothie bar, vegetarian options, catering, and top-flight service. Visit Unique Eats today at 3100 South Durango, Suite 100. Call 702-992-3038 or go to uniqueeatslv.com, and we'll see you all at Unique Eats.
1015 FM KDAWN.
You're listening to the #1 professional wrestling radio show in Vegas, The Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, here again is Mark Hoke.
And we are back on the Mark Hoke Show here on KDAWN 1015 FM, Talk of Las Vegas. Best in pro wrestling news and entertainment. David Difference.
Yes, sir.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
And, of course, we have very special guest, Ricky Tenacious from Big Valley Wrestling, as he does things visually for the radio. That's okay. We're live streaming, too.
Yes.
Talk or sing as you do that, my friend. Tie it all together.
He's not a jukebox, man.
It's a full performance.
He's not a jukebox, man.
I love you, Ricky T. I really do. You're the man.
Keep in mind, guys, I love being on the show, no doubt about it, but you guys know the negotiations with my agents about how many times I can sing on public access radio, so, I gotta, supply and demand.
Supply and demand. All right.
Is what I'll say.
Thank you for saving us from that.
I'll buy you a bag of chips on the way out the door.
Cool Ranch Doritos?
I don't know if the vending machine's been restocked. Might be some Harvest chips. Who knows? And of course, we've got Sky High in here too, having a great time. Of course, they are the Big Valley champs. Look at those belts, man.
Yeah. Glistening.
I think Ricky should give you some more polish and make him even shinier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We agree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I think the Big Valley Gold, we pretty much for the most part have all new belts or championship titles in Big Valley Wrestling. Definitely a part of that is with help from Button Up LV for helping us out with that as well. They're huge supporters of Big Valley Wrestling, so big shout out to them for helping us with that. But yeah, great tag belts. We just got a new Fresco Matic just got a new heavyweight championship belt. Looks absolutely beautiful.
Smaller than ours.
Yeah.
But hey, it's shinier and the design is very very intricate. We got a new fighting championship. Sergeant Ryan James wearing that. That thing is huge. Looks like one of those traditional boxing belts. And pretty soon we should have a new Las Vegas championship belt, which is currently held by the new champion Matt Vandegrift. But speaking of championships and speaking of things, I tend to put Sky High through, and Sky High, the flights they decide to take, they're going to be taking a flight to their next championship match, October 7th, at Big Valley Wrestling's Clash at Cadence. This is the official announcement of the match. We have yet to announce who they'd be wrestling, and it is now confirmed in a match sponsored by the Everything Wrestling podcast with Brandy and Summer. Sky High will defend the tag team championships against Noah Anderson, and AJ Avon, the bastard son and the Black Rose, collectively known as Makeshift Chemistry.
That podcast is going to be upset with the results.
Yeah, they're huge fans of the squad.
Up, baby.
So, big match there.
Titles on the line, huh?
Yep, titles are going to be on the line, without a doubt. I think it's going to be, it is the main event of the show. It is the only championship match that's going to be taking place that night, so it's fitting it is the main event. Sky High has a pretty positive reception when it comes to Cadence. I mean, pro wrestling, Big Valley has always had a great reception at Cadence, but man, Sky High, usually teaming with Nick Xander in their trios known as Soul Plane.
Oh, I like that.
Wow. Pulling out the Soul Plane.
I like that.
And just because we're on the topic now, we can get Sky High's thoughts on. I'm not trying to take your job or anything, David, but
I've done it.
if you go on the BVW YouTube channel, you can watch the full shows. You can watch the very first Clash at Cadence that took place on their football field. An absolutely magical night. Like we could not have asked for better weather, a better vibe, a better audience. It was absolutely incredible. And then we came back and we filled up their gymnasium earlier this year in May for an absolutely rockin' show as well, And when the wrestlers talk about Clash at Cadence, some of the fans do as well. They always like to bring up, how special it feels and how great of a show it is. So, this is a Sky High interview right now. So if you guys want to talk about, what is it like?
Keep talking, Ricky. Keep talking.
Yeah. Sky High, what is it like? What has your experience been like doing the Clash at Cadence shows, and how do you feel about the one coming up?
Shoot, a lot of memories over there at Cadence, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's fun. The kids are awesome. They always like to fly Sky High. All the kids, all the parents. Clash of Cadence, the fans are always super awesome. We always have awesome matches. We always successfully defend our belts or beat someone, usually in the trios matches that we give them. But it's been really cool. They even have the mascot come out, and he's awesome.
What's the mascot? What do you look like?
He's a cougar.
Yeah, I was going to say a cougar, right?
Cougar. Well, I was with this cougar last night.
Oh, stop.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, good. Maybe he'll get drop kicked or something.
Well, it was funny. It was funny you guys mentioned trios because AEW had a few championships that changed hands this week on the Grand Slam shows, and one of them was the Ring of Honor Tag Team Trios Championship, as the Young Bucks and Hangman Adam Page claimed those titles from Mogul Embassy. But let me ask you guys about wrestling trios, because a lot of people, when AEW really started pushing these trios championship, were like, why are you doing that? It's a waste of time. Why is Ring of Honor doing it? But people really get into those matches. What is the difference to you guys between wrestling a tag team match and then doing a good trios match? What makes a good trios match?
Well, I love trios a lot, to be honest with you. I love the whole idea of the trios division, the belts, and all of that. Some people don't like it. I don't think they understand it, because tag team is kind of like tennis, where it's doubles and it's 2-on-2. It's very competitive. And it's like a sport, which it is. And then when there's trios, it feels more like a war. It's this team versus this team, everybody getting down, everybody destroying each other, everyone trying to win. And when it's done right, it's just, there's so many moving parts, and it's just so awesome. So we're part of 3 trios teams, to be honest. And all 3 of them we're very proud of, and we can hang with any trios team out there.
When you guys do a trios match and it's over, what do you use as your criteria to say that was a really good trios match?
The fans' reactions.
Yeah, normally
they'll let us know if we have a good match. We don't ever go to anyone and say, hey, we had match of the night. We let everyone come to us and tell us, hey, you guys had match of the night.
Yeah, I think that chemistry has got to be important. I mean, obviously, like I said, I've seen you guys evolve and like how you guys work as a team together. So when you bring in a third man, like sometimes I could throw it off. Yeah, have you had an experience where it was like, nah, this ain't a right fit?
Brother,
I know.
You're in there, and well, a lot of newer people, we'll get paired up with some of the newer guys to get them comfortable. Sky High is a good way to bring new good guys into the game, make them comfortable. And
better than Flying Spirit.
Yeah, really. Less turbulence.
Yeah.
But some of these guys, man, they're so eager and so overzealous, and they'll tag themselves in, and me and Robbie will look at each other like, oh, God, well, let's let him get beat up real quick. Tag out real quick.
Hey.
Right. You know who you are.
You got names? Let's drop some names.
He knows who he is.
Yeah,
one
they
person.
know who they are.
Okay.
You got some
Students.
coming. Yep.
Students.
Hey.
Do you guys like to do that? Do you like to leave somebody in the ring to, hang them out to dry for a while you guys just relax and watch them get clobbered?
Well, it's funny. I mean,
Let's go see what he's going to do.
What an answer.
Oh God, trios are great. I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun, and when you do a trios match right, it's really incredible to watch. 6 people trying to coordinate something like that. It's hard enough doing it 1-on-1, but when you got 6 guys involved, I mean, it's just absolutely perfect when they nail it. So it is.
Are you talking about wrestling or you're?
Yeah, I'm talking about wrestling.
Okay. So isn't WWE adding a trios division?
No.
I heard about that.
I didn't hear anything.
I heard it this week. Like they were gearing up with the merger. I don't know. Somebody was talking, but if you didn't hear about it,
didn't
then
see
I guess
that.
it ain't happening.
Well, it could, I suppose, but yeah, I did not hear anything about that.
Yeah, I heard.
Now I hear there's going to be. I hear there's going to be an opera division.
Oh, what?
In WWE.
Oh.
And I'm thinking, Ricky Tenacious should be a part of that. What do you think, Ricky?
Oh God, here it comes.
Yeah, this could be it, man. Everybody's watching. Oh, Vince
give me the stage.
Chimed in on the live stream here. Vince McMahon's watching. Go ahead.
Well,
come on, use the diaphragm.
Hire me. Well, everyone, I hope you guys know that this is about to be the most viewed episode of the Mark Hoke Show.
Now I want to
Ricky
fly
Tenacious's official last independent wrestling related appearance. After I get signed.
WWE. Huh?
I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah. Oh my Lord! We still got another hour of this fiasco. This is going to be a lot of fun. We've got Ricky Tenacious and Sky High in here with us today. Of course, David Difference. I'm Mark Hoke on the Mark Hoke Show. We're having a great time, and we're going to keep this rolling as we integrate all the wrestling news in with these 3 fine gentlemen.
Yeah,
and Ricky Tenacious.
There you go. He's taking shots at the guests, man. That's my job.
Well, I can't do Sky High, and that'd be 2-on-1. That'll hurt.
Right.
Stick around, everybody. We've got a whole lot more on the Mark Hoke Show. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show, Facebook, The Mark Hoke Show, markhokeshow.com. Just Mark Hoke Show wherever you go. Just Google it, and you'll find us. Stick around, everybody. We've got a whole lot more coming up on the Mark Hoke Show. Hour number 2 here on KDAWN. And don't forget that Odyssey app. Of course, you can use that rewind feature and just go back and listen to it. It's pretty awesome.
It's so innovative.
So stick around, everybody. We'll be right back. Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show, like us on Facebook at The Mark Hoke Show, and visit markhokeshow.com to keep up with everything happening with the show. And remember to check out all of our archive shows on YouTube at The Mark Hoke Show and download our podcasts at markhokeshow.podbean.com and all your favorite podcast outlets. So join The Mark Hoke Show family today, and thanks for listening.